Looks like we are taking out the trash with today's stage, diving deep into the underground and cleaning it out. So, let's get our hands dirty and see what we can do about taking care of this little issue. this stage was a rough one. This was a pretty short stage with a layout that was definitely a little on the rough side. The blind spikes there at the very beginning really irritated me, and I'm not gonna lie, got me a couple times. And then beyond that, there just isn't much else to say about the layout. The enemy placement was not very well done. It was a little heavy at points, and especially the mini bosses, throwing 3 at you at once like that was just a bit absurd. There really wasn't a whole lot of thought put into the enemy placement here. It was pretty rough. I will give this stage this. It does try to make full use of the power-ups, and you do have a full lineup here. So the main aspect of this is there are various spots where the power-up that it's wanting you to use is demonstrated there with a little breakable brick, what have you. And early on, Skull Shield is utilized to pretty much navigate to the next area. I appreciate the attempt to give the power-ups a full sense of purpose in this stage. Failure. That is simply put the best way to describe this boss fight. An absolute failure. The setup is interesting enough, don't get me wrong. The fans to hold you down in place, Flame Man trying to get to you, what have you. Here's the problem. You can go outside of the arena and slowly, very slowly, beat him with the super armor. Maybe the Night Crusher as well. That one I didn't try out. And that makes this fight a complete failure on all fronts. This stage was a rough one. The layout was short and fairly messy. Enemy placement was all over the place, and that boss battle, yeah, that one was a failure. There were some novel ideas here, I'll give it that. But novel ideas do not necessarily translate well to a good executed stage. This one needed a lot more polish. It needed more time to cook. It needed more work. And as it stands right now, this is just not a very good stage.